Punk. Thank you. Yes. So once Oz's Law is done, I have one more section, and I'll be done with that whole tab, and then I get to move right a tab. Look at this. We're back in Shadowbringers. What a fun feeling. That's so exciting. I do have a Bosnian earring I can equip. So I can get a touch more experience there. I did forget to do my pre-order last night. But I got a lot done. Okay. Is this, yes, so there's my AoE rotation, right? So I need to rebind that, because that's where it just kind of showed up, and I don't like it. So let's do W to Shift G to Shift W, because that's open at least. And that's already better. That's better. So now I'm completing the combo. This is good. Alright. Looks like we're just doing single pulls. Pretty new player on tank. Not a new player on healers. Literally everything maxed. Let me switch UIs real quick. On DPS, not a new player. Actually, like, getting really close to Omni. So, there we go. Am I in Fist of Fire? I have no idea. No idea. Do I have to activate that every time? Okay, so I activated that. It's DPS stance. Alright. I mean, we're single pulling, so, like, we're not going to make an excellent time, but I can at least try to get a little better here. Alright. Positionals is going to be something I'm really going to struggle with, and those aren't going away. There's a fair bit of positionals in Endwalker as well, on melee jobs, so that's something I don't really have a lot of practice with. I don't play a lot of melee jobs in MMOs, so it's not something I really have, like, anything to build off of. Coffee, thank you so much. That's going away in Endwalker. Okay, well, then if I forget it, I won't worry about it. There we go, with the double pull. So basically I sit here, and for now, my base rotation is start building up these circles. And they seem to build up pretty quick, and then I can drop those. Okay. And then I have... Let's see. What else can I be doing? Probably have other stuff that I'm doing. We wiped. Alright. I'm getting lots of experience, though. I'm getting 39,000 per... 39,000 per kill, which is great. Alright. I didn't really notice why we wiped. I mean, we have an experienced Black Mage with us, so I would assume they're putting out way better AoE than me. Me and the Black Mage are at level, so like it's possible maybe we're just under geared a little bit. I didn't inspect the Black Mage to see if they're in the same gear I am. Like, this should be good enough for 73. Because you could have theoretically made it to this point and not really gotten a whole lot since the last expansion. For arm's length to take effect, doesn't arm's length mean I have to be getting hit? So as a DPS, it feels less useful, because if I'm getting hit, things are already going poorly. Right? Okay, so I've got an instant kick here that just seems to be off global, so let's start adding that in. Where could I put that? We'll put it on Shift R. And we'll start doing just a little more damage. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was getting hit, but it feels like things are going pretty poorly at that point. I also have a Riddle of Earth that seems to be another way to shrug off some damage there. Cool. So now we're dropping tornado kicks in. We're getting more advanced. Slow and steady. So burn my chakra. Cast my AoE. Tornado kick, not on cooldown. Roland, thank you for sharing Prime with us. Guys, you guys have a choice with where to put your Prime each and every month. You should absolutely use it to support somebody. We really do appreciate when you pick us. Alright. So Tornado Kick, now that's only affecting the person in front of me. So for these big AoE pulls, it's a single mount of 400 potency as opposed to these being 140 on literally everybody. So now I need to add something else to the mix. So now I've got a buff that I can maintain, right? Twin Snakes. Twin Snakes is only on my target, so that's hard to want to maintain on things that just fall over. But it seems like that's like Goring Blade on a Paladin. And then I have to successfully do the positional to get the combo, right? So True Strike is rear. I've got to get out of this. This is wrecking my face here. All right. So it's A from the back. Oh, come on, man. R from the back. G from the side. I don't know if any of this stuff is interruptible. Alright. So the positionals kind of feel like a lot when you're first learning the job. Because I can't, like now I literally can't stand on the back of that without getting clipped. Like I was trying not to get clipped by that stuff. And so I'm just kind of stuck out here. And so that's where True North comes in, right? Is that I can stand out here and I can maintain positionals. Interesting. Fascinating. I'm gonna drop some of that, and then I can self-heal. It's a lot of movement. It's way better than it was, though. I like it way better already. I'm gonna have to play with keybinds, but I like it way better. Oh, let me reset the thing for today. There we go. There we go. So you can check in. Okay. Alright. That's gonna screw me. And I have no ranged attack, right? Fascinating. Cool. I like it. That feels like a lot to learn. So I have no ranged attack. All I can do is I could shoulder tackle back in. Okay. And then I can just increase. So that should go there. So I can just have a raw increase of damage. Good. This is fun. I like it. Man. I mean, melee just feels so different. It's never been my thing, but I'm trying to learn it. Can I get this treasure chest? Yeah! Alright. Now, feint is only my target, so feint's not like, not anything like as good as like reprisal. As opposed to, so like reprisal here would drop all incoming damage for a little bit. I don't have anything that good that I've found so far, but I'm learning my ability slowly. Okay. Cool. I think we're doing good. So the Black Mage is saying that they're having trouble not getting hit by things, but they also stand like right on top of us. They have a lot more range than that. So I think a lot of it is that they're choosing to stand way close. Alright. So I think everybody in here except the healer is learning their job. Which is why this is a slower run. I can't be mad about it. I'm contributing to that. Okay, so now I have Elixir Field as the next thing we're going to add. An Elixir Field is just a ranged attack that I just burn like I do Tornado Kick. So let's go grab that and put that somewhere. We'll go put it on, like, Z for now. Alright. We're gonna just stay with the ranged attacks. Or the AoE attacks in pretty much all cases right now. Now drop that. And that. Beautiful. That feels good. It feels way better than leveling it. Playing this job down at 39 sucked. Like, you didn't have any of this. You were just running around with your head cut off. So, leveling this job through Shadowbringers dungeons may be the way to go. So that I don't have to deal with it down at Synced. They're going to redo the way it feels at low level. Which, that's a pivot. In the past, they just kind of layer new stuff on top. So, it's rare to see them address the way things used to work. It happens, especially with pruning. But, like, this is a pretty big swing for Monk. Alright. Yeah, that's why I boosted it. I'd always wanted to try boosting, just to kind of know how the UI works and, like, what it feels like. So if anybody comes in, they're like, hey, I tried boosting and, like, I don't understand where the gear went and stuff like that. It's like, okay, well, now I know what you're talking about, because, like, it yeeted some of my gear into my inventory. And so I was like, wait, what happened to my scholar stuff? So it, like, messed up my existing set. And I mean, it was easy enough to fix, but, like, it's good to know kind of what happens. And I get why it all happens. It didn't make me mad. I get it. I do. Alright. You got them all? Okay. Go team. It's hard to remember to use my chakra. I probably need to move that element over on the UI so it's closer to my character. So it's less out of sight, out of mind. Because it builds up really fast. And it doesn't make my character, like, glow or anything. Where I feel like I know that I have my fifth... Like, what I want is, when I get this fifth chakra here, I want to, like, glow. You know? So. Gotta attack your thing. I can't help you. There you go. You gotta attack your own thing, man. Literally at full life. Alright. There. To there. And there's other things I can be doing as well. So, like, I'm not maintaining twin snakes. Because I found that to be a little cumbersome so far. But I think that's going to be like Goring Blade. So I put it up. And then it stays on them. Melted. You gotta attack your thing. Alright. You're just not gonna get out of your ley lines? Can't happen. There we go. Alright. I get it. Don't leave your ley lines. Don't do it. We'll just eat the boss getting a little bigger. I think it makes us bigger though, so I think it is a DPS increase to give your ley lines up there to take the buff. Alright. Help the black mage out. Cool. Just let it break. Yeah! Nice. Right at the end. That was good. Here we go. And we're off. Yeah, I mean, I'd always been interested in trying it, and, like, I'd mentioned being interested in doing it a couple times, and then they literally put it half off, and I had a job that I actively was not having fun leveling. So, it made sense. It made sense. Kind of gave me some gear, and I don't know, it's just kind of nice. So I think I share gear with Samurai. So I think if I was going to level another job, if I was going to add another one to the mix, I would add Samurai. Because the goal here has been to effectively, like, reduce load on my armory. So since Monk and Samurai share, that feels like the logical place to go. It's either that or get Dragoon up to 70. Doesn't have to go all the way to 80, just to 70, really. And then I think Ninja just gets left on its own. Sorry, Ninja. I don't know. Get a friend. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. It's still Ninja. Because armory space is the thing I'm trying to minimize. Because it feels really nice when you're leveling to not have to worry about putting things in your armory. Just literally every piece of gear you get, just throw it in there. It's really nice. If it's your level or higher, just throw it in there for that job. You can roll on everything, keep it all. You know. I think we'll get another melee at some point. I think people are going to be really mad if we get 6 melee and we still only have like 3 fizz ranged. So. So it doesn't feel like meditation. I don't really understand what meditation's doing. Opens a chakra. Up to 5 can be opened at once. What does that do for me? Like, I expected that to yeet a bunch of damage out of this little orb over here. Like, I expected that to just, like, launch. Just toss these balls into combat. But I don't really understand what it's doing. Because on its own, that tooltip doesn't make sense. So somewhere else that's doing that. Alright. So I press this. Yeah, I don't really understand what that's doing. Alright. And I'm still not using a number of buttons. So like there's still a whole bunch of things I'm just not using. Alright. So I've got perfect balance is the next thing I want to add. We're going to go put that on V. And I don't know what it does. So we're going to open with it. I don't know what it does. Okay. So each stack allowing execution gives me 6 stacks of perfect balance, allowing the execution of a weapon skill that requires a certain form without being in that form. But then I still wouldn't have like the combo aspect of it. Alright. So I would get that for bursting. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of optimization in this job. From just like using all your abilities, as opposed to something like Gunbreaker that has a lot of abilities, but they're really fairly straightforward in how the combination works, right? There's an order to things. Okay. Perfect. And I'm winning loot. What loot? What level loot is this? 400. There is no combo aspect. Oh, it's just form. So I could jump straight to Rockbreaker, which is my highest one. So by pressing that, I can jump straight to Rockbreaker. So there's no combo potency, there's just combo limitations. So like if I was an AoE pull, I could press this and I could just jump straight to Rockbreaker. 6 times in a row, actually. So I can basically, so I build towards like my like position-based Felcleave. So if this was an AoE pull, I would be slamming this like this. And then I could do all that inside my Riddle of Fire burst window. Oh, I was turned! I was turned! Oh, I got rescued there. Alright. Let's run on a balance beam. Now this is where the new, like, Scholar Peloton thing becomes really funny. It has actual value in a lot of fights. This is where you get to screw with people. They're mid-balance beam and you give them sprint. If you've ever played Rocket League, there's a mode where you have items and you can literally just launch that. Right. So I can literally, like, if I had my 6 stacks, I could jump straight into my top thing. I like that. 4 shoulder bursts in? No, regular 4, not shift 4. Okay. Hey. This is awful. The clip of Annie being pulled back. Oh, I didn't see that. Did they pull her back on the balance beam so she had to go back to before? That's terrible. That's terrible. I honestly think I've gotten a lot better at jump puzzles and balance beams and stuff this year, and I think it's all thanks to Guild Wars. I think it's entirely thanks to Guild Wars. Okay. So, I now would like to start putting in my damage over time, because I haven't been doing that. And then put my buff on there as well. So now I'd have Twin Snakes. Okay. And drop this. So the dot fell off. So throw my dot back out. Okay. Turn. So last time I got greedy. Oh no, that time I missed it. Alright. I'm a frog. So I want to maintain my Twin Snakes, right? So that's my Eye of the Storm, or whatever, So I want to maintain my buff and their debuff, which is this dot here, this Demolish. I also have a literal debuff where I can just pop Faint on them. Oh, I could have limit broke long before that. Alright. Cool, it was somebody's first time. That was fun. I would love another piece of loot. That item is unique. I can fix that. Because now we're getting to 400s. I definitely want this stuff. So, 100%. I already have a 400 headpiece, I think. Yeah, so this is literally the same item level as what I have. So there's no reason to keep any of this. Because I can just buy this with Poetics. Cool.